Today, we are going to see the operation of a CNC machining factory. Let's start. Machining consists in giving objects a shape and specific dimensions by removing the surface layer. At present, this process is carried out with the use of modern numerically controlled machine tools. So a machine equipped with a computer and an appropriate control system is responsible for machining. Industrial plants specializing in machining have a diverse and technologically advanced machine park. In this episode, we are visiting one of such places. Radmot, located next to Radom, has been involved in machining for over 35 years. It produces parts from which, i.e. cars, industrial machines, hydraulic and pneumatic devices or laser sources will be subsequently assembled. At present, performing orders in a proper manner is not enough. The industry requires parts to be delivered on time, at the right quality and at an attractive price. Therefore, proper planning and optimization of production is essential.
My thinking about CNC machining is that if we have one part, we can machine this part on many different machines in many different ways. But considering the quantity that has to be delivered, in my opinion, there is only one optimum way to produce such part. And we are always trying to find the optimum, because if we find the optimum, we can guarantee the high efficiency of the manufacturing, which results then in good price for the customer, and of course decent margin for our company.
So let's see how the machine plant operates. Tools necessary for the machining process are prepared in the tool room. Measurements must be taken. Above all, the height must be verified. Next, we are visiting the turning hall with 35 operating machines, including 14 longitudinal machines, 2 vertical machining centers, and 19 universal CNC lathes. Materials such as aluminium, non-ferrous metals, and various steel types are machined here. This automatic lathe has a bar feeder. Not only is it responsible for turning, but it can also perform drilling, threading, and milling operations. Here we can see the machining process of a hydraulic screw. This lathe is now preparing parts for performance bikes, which must be very light. That is why the parts are made of aluminium. This lathe is supported by a robot which feeds semi-finished products to the machine, and once the machining process is finished, it collects the finished parts. Let's move to the milling hall with 30 operating milling machines, including 3, 4 and 5-axis machines. 4-axis machines are equipped with a warehouse. The largest one can hold about 170 tools. Thanks to the pallet changer, machines can work longer without downtime for assembling or disassembling parts. On the other hand, 5-axis centers make it possible to process very complex parts. We are also visiting the hall in which parts for the automotive industry are mainly produced. It is equipped with an automatic raw material warehouse. Most machines are operated by robots. Here we can see the production process of drive shafts. Finally, measurements of details are taken. Thanks to keeping statistics, it's possible to monitor the process on an ongoing basis. There are 2 more turning centers in the hall, which, connected to one cell, are operated by robots feeding raw materials and collecting finished parts. Here we can see a fully automated cell composed of 2 CNC machine tools and robo-tower, i.e. a loading and unloading tower operated by a robot. Even very complex details are manufactured in the plant with great accuracy, the 5th and 6th class of tolerance. In order to verify it with the use of specialized equipment, 3D measurements are taken. In the machining process, small residues of the material being cut may be found on the surface of the details, and that is why all parts are cleaned in an ultrasonic cleaner. The The washed parts are marked and shipped to the customer. Details manufactured by Radmot can be found in devices applied all over the world.